We would use output design digitize contour string for digitizing link features at a specified 3D level. If we want these points to go into a new survey, then we need to type in a survey name, select contour string, and either type the first contour level or locate from the existing survey the start level. The located contour level will always be an increment of the currently displayed contour interval defined in Configure DTM Display. So as you go up or down, it will always go up in the increment defined in Configure DTM Display. That's not to say, however, that you can't type in your own contour value. But it's important to point out at this stage that we're not actually digitizing contours. Contours are drawn through the triangles in LSS. They don't exist as link features. What we're doing here is defining specific link features at a fixed level. You can choose a link feature which you have already defined in your legend as representing a contour line if you so wish. Alternatively, you can use something like a dummy link, and a dummy link is something that will never be plotted or exported but is there to create a break line in the DTM, or just select a feature of your choosing. We now digitize as required and escape will take us back a stage. We can make this feature open-ended or close it. I now want to digitize a 112 meter contour. Open-ended, and now 113 meter contour, and so on. This time I want to make it a closed loop. We also have the option of digitizing rectangles using this command. This will be useful for digitizing a building slab, for example. If you know the level you want it to go in at and you know the dimensions, then you can use this option, digitize the first, the second, and then any point on the third side, and it will create a rectangle from 3 points. Output design digitize 3D string. As with contour string, this will digitize new points. We're not digitizing a specific contour level. We're determining 3D levels either from an existing survey, another survey, or a user-defined input. As before, we select the link feature we wish to use, or a point feature. Whether we want to determine the levels from the current survey terrain, or from another survey, and we can add or subtract a fixed amount to either the current survey level or the other survey level. We can request a level. That means that whenever we digitize, it will ask us to confirm the level. And if we accept the level with no prompt but create extra points along profile, what this will do is, if I wish to digitize a line from here to here, it will generate additional points where the line crosses triangles in the nominated terrain model. When you've completed your line, you can escape. You can define a new link feature. You can end the feature open-ended, or you can end the feature as a closed loop. As before, with the contour digitize, we can create 3-point rectangles. we now come on to the option to interpolate between sparse levels. This will be of particular interest to those who are designing tracks, drainage channels, or maybe have been given a 2D alignment for a channel or a track and they want to convert that into 3D. But there are two options available to us within this. We define our start level. Let's say we're going to start at 89 meters, and we will then define an end level. We start at 89 here and we end at 84 down here. If we're going to digitize a channel which is meandering between the 2 points, do we want the channel to remain at a constant grade, or do we want the grade to change as we go down through that channel? Let me just show you what I mean by that. So if I say relative to digitized distance, starting at 89, I'm now going to digitize this channel, escape, and now enter that 84 meter value. What that means is the channel will begin at 89 meters here and gradually along that line work its way down to this end level of 84 meters. The other option, which is from plane between successive levels, if I start at 89 meters and digitize a similar shape, and end this one at 84 meters. What this means is that we've created a plane from 89 down to 84, and the slope is going to be defined as a straight line between those 2 points, which means that as we go into these meanders, the slope is going to be much less than it would be along these straighter sections.